Okay, hello YouTube, it's me again, and I'm redoing this video because apparently the first time I did it, I did not have the audio recording. And so that's what I'm going to be doing here. I'm going to be doing the audio. Okay, so what this is I have a new matriarch for my 100 Baby Challenge. Her name is Dominique. You can see her in the video. She's just standing there right on the edge of the lot. And I am using a floor plan from Rollo's Floor Plans on Instagram. That's exactly how they have their handle. It's Rollos_floorplans. Excuse me. And they have taken the time to create floor plans for every lot in Newcrest. And I thought this would be a good opportunity. Sorry, still wearing my beret from my previous video. Because I was a eccentric artist or something that wore a beret. Anyway, so these guys, they're flip. I'll try not to get too distracted with that. But anyway, here, let's move the window over here so that when I'm looking straight ahead at you, I'm looking straight ahead at you. Move it slightly. There. Okay. So this is from Rollo's Newcrest, from Rollo's Floor Plans on Instagram. This is... Okay, so this is not meant to be a 100 baby house. Okay, where are we at here? Let me find it for you and I will tell you exactly what it is. Because that is not in the description. The description actually calls it something else. Or rather, a lot of people refer to it as Golden Girls, which isn't quite the same thing. Okay, yeah, here we go. It's a 40 by 30 house, 5 to 6 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. Here's the last lot, number 15, in Rollo's Newcrest project. It's a house made for 5 old ladies who are best friends. Golden Girls was actually 4 ladies who were best friends. But yes, it is still fairly similar. Yeah, so there's a lot of... Yeah, so there's a comment on there that's called Golden Girls. Anyway, so the original floor plan called for... Okay, so the big room on the left is actually the combined kitchen, dining, living room. And then that room I just finished there is a playroom, which I don't do as a playroom, not really. Then the room just below it is meant to be a guest bedroom, which I have turned into basically like the toddler room slash baby room. And then the next room is a combination... Well, they've got it listed here as a library and skill room, and then it has its own bathroom inside it as well. It's a fairly big bathroom. It's a 3 by 4 bathroom. Yep, that little guy there that I'm drawing just now. Okay, so this build and the one that's on my gallery are slightly different because weirdly enough, I sort of lost this build because The Sims 4 started running really slow for me on my computer. So I did some fixes on The Sims 4 and on my computer, and it is running better again. But in the process, every so often I get a Sims 4 glitch where the house disappears. It happened with my last matriarch, and it happened with this one. And it happened while I was playing in this specific build. And for whatever reason, I didn't put it on the gallery or save it to my library at the end of this video. I'm not sure what I did, but I couldn't find it on my gallery. So I rebuilt it, and at that point I had done some more playing in it. So it's got like a rocket ship and an observatory, and she's done some fabrication, so there's like some fabricated items in it now. There are a few mods that I put in it, but it's mostly like the... Well, you'll see when I start furnishing this, that there's only a couple of things, and they're very minor, so if you download this and don't have the mods, it's not going to ruin your game at all. Sorry. This is actually my third video recording, kind of. Do I need to move that down? No. About you. No, it's gonna look weird. Ah! Okay, there. Okay, I lost what I was looking at. Okay. So, yeah. And then this is the second floor. So that little room right next to the stairs is a bathroom, which is meant to be like a hallway bathroom, but I turn it into an ensuite for the master bedroom, which I just finished there, so that's the master bedroom. There's also like a very large hallway. And yeah, there's a very large hallway, which is meant to be having sofas and stuff, and it's basically meant to be a seating area. I did not put that in because my original plan was for my sim to fabricate that stuff, and she just hasn't done it yet. So even the one on the gallery doesn't have that. The one on the gallery also, there's that little piece next to the two bedrooms, like on the upper left, where it's just supposed to be roofing. But since I was doing this as kind of a modern build, I put a half wall around it and kind of turned it into a patio. Which eventually I'd like to put a seating area out there, but again, she hasn't done that yet. Am I doing fencing now? No, I'm adjusting. Because I had things a little bit too wide and it wasn't making sense upstairs. I have trouble with this every time I follow a floor plan. And even though I do my best to count, even where I went and rebuilt it, I had it a little bit too long, if that makes sense. Like the patio was too far towards the back and I didn't have enough room. Oh, and I still didn't remember to put the pool back in. But honestly, there's meant to be a pool in the... Well, you'll see it later. In the upper right. The one on the gallery does not have that, but feel free to put that in there if you're so inclined. What else? What else went with this? Oh yeah, there's two more bedrooms up here. I really like how the bedrooms are laid out in this one. It's very nice. I like... Most of them are all... Like the four that I turned into like teenager / kid room are all across from each other. So that's what I'm doing here now. Yep. And then there's also a little bathroom next to them too, and I'll get that next. But again, I didn't really have the specifications correct, because that little bump out there is actually supposed to be in the center of the toilet, but I think I just left it. Yeah, and this is where I figured out my mistake and decided what I was going to do about it. I was like, do I want to try and move it? And I think I messed with it. And I think I just left it. But in the one on the gallery, it is, I do believe it is where it is supposed to be. I believe all the tiles are correct. I don't remember if I mentioned this, but I'm doing Rollo's Newcrest as an eco lifestyle build. And I've already posted the park one, which is eco lifestyle, kind of. Yeah, because I think I did I do hydroponic planters? No, I didn't do hydroponic planters on that one. Yeah, and here's where I went through roofing options, and then I just went ahead and did platforms for this one. And like I said in the other one, I just used half walls. And I did kind of use half walls here too. Like I did do half walls for that little bit because it made more sense. And I don't remember if I did this for the roof as well. But yeah, this is me trying to decide what I'm doing. If you all don't mind. And hopefully this won't be too noisy. But this is a long video. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah, so I decided to put platforms over the patio as well, because is the patio covered? Yeah, technically the patio's covered, I believe. But in this one I put platforms. And then the other one I think I just did half walls. When I do finish building Rollo's Newcrest, I do believe I am planning. So I do believe I will get there eventually. But I will do like a overview of how a eco lifestyle Newcrest looks like. I was really proud of myself in this platform. Because I just really enjoyed it. Enjoyed figuring out how to put all the pieces together, make everything work, how to drag out all the parts so that it covered what I wanted it to cover. Yeah, I just really thought I was doing really well with that. I think the one on the gallery has a better foundation on it, or a higher foundation. Because I don't know if this happens to like other people who build in The Sims 4, but you'll build it once, and you'll enjoy the build, and the build will come out like you think it should. But then if you ever go to rebuild it, you're like, well, let's do this instead. Let's do this different because I think this would work better. And most of the time it does, and it comes out even better. And that's, while this is not a bad build, I still had fun building this. But I don't think I used any kind of columns in the one on the gallery. And I didn't use, well, I did use a platform for the back patio. but the front door looks fairly much the same. The interior furnishings are pretty much the same. There's probably a slight difference. And even though this is mostly an eco lifestyle build, it is also a 100 Baby Challenge build. And what I do with my 100 Baby Challenge is different than what my best friend who plays The Sims does. She just goes about trying to complete their aspirations. I go about completing their scouting careers from seasons. So in the library/skill room, I've got the objects to help them complete their scouting trophies. Which means I've got like a science table, artist tables. I do have an easel in there. And then there's like girls in the backyard. And this part of Newcrest actually butts up against a fishing pond. Like if you were to scroll down past the patio there is a fishing pond down there, which is very helpful. And then, of course, if you actually put the swimming pool in, you have something to help with their Get Fit badge. So they're like exercise, but putting a radio in also does the same thing. And then you do need a computer for the Good Deeds badge, because that's where you would go ahead and donate your gifts to charity. And if you didn't get the Young Scientist badge as a child with a science table, you can do it with programming and as a teen. Oh yeah, and move objects. Was running out of money, so I turned on free real estate. Did I do Motherload as well? I don't remember what else I did with this. Because I was really confused after I did free real estate. And I don't remember what I was talking about here. But probably I was confused that free real estate didn't take away the money. So I think I was trying to figure that out. Or, looking at the floor plans, figuring out what my next step was. But yep, I eventually got it figured out. So there we go. Carry on building. I sort of went along with the logic that Little Simsy kind of does, in that you need a house to have kids to do the 100 Baby Challenge. So she would just give them like a free house, but then they wouldn't have, the money. Or they'd, just have the enough. Honestly, something I've been debating doing was maybe... Well, I know you're not supposed to give your matriarch a job, but with the introduction of, like, freelancing, which isn't really a job, it is, but it isn't. I was thinking about maybe doing that. Giving her the freelance maker option. And as this is my 100 Baby Challenge, I just want to see how it would work. That's basically it. I'm just curious to see how it would work. Especially since this is eco lifestyle, so... Anyway. It was a thought. Maybe I'll pursue it. Maybe I won't. In case you're wondering, my matriarch is also on the gallery. Her name is Dominique Locke. She is on there just by herself. Okay, I might have to take my beret off. My head is getting itchy. I think I've got her and some of her iterations with some of her babies. Like, actual babies, like her household babies. There might be a couple of different iterations of that. But her first set of 8 children is now up on the gallery. I think I might have forgotten to give one or two of them jobs, possibly. Can't quite remember. There's a good chance some of them are missing careers. Which I am sorry for, and honestly I don't know if I can correct. Oh yeah, and I think I accidentally clicked off build mode. So that's why you can see Dominique in the corner. And it took my computer a minute to switch back. And you can also see the pond in the background. And I did use a different fence on the one on the gallery. I used the other type of eco lifestyle fence. It's the shorter one that looks a little more cement-like, industrial, however you want to call it. And like I said, it took a minute for everything to load up and for me to figure out where I wanted to go again. So I think I'm at a point where I start like doing doors, windows, siding. Honestly, I should have put a dumpster in this build. I mean, I used the fancy trash can, the one that gives you money back for however many people you have in your household. Which is fine. But a dumpster is kind of more appropriate to eco lifestyle because you can rummage for bits and pieces, dive for deals, woohoo. Like I said, everything better for that. Oh, yep, here's me tiling out for the pool. And placing the pool. It's honestly a fairly small pool. Nothing terribly fancy. Just like a little square. And I think all I did was maybe put some lights in it and a ladder. Oh yeah, and I changed the pool trim to match the house, I think. Now that I'm thinking, I'm going to be going back and going over some other videos to make sure they have audio and that the audio is working. Because I think there's one other one that doesn't quite have audio. Anyway, I'm going to be doing some housekeeping, double checking to see if things are working or not working, and just having some fun. Which reminds me, I need to see if the video I recorded this morning has audio. I think it does. because it says my audio is definitely working. At least according to OBS. And it sounds like I'm very loud as well. Which maybe I can turn it down a little bit. I don't know if that helped. I don't know if that's microphone or volume for my earphones. I don't know. This video was recorded in real time. It's just it didn't record my audio for whatever reason. Not sure why. And here I make some more adjustments. Because I put too many tiles out or I thought it looked weird. Oh, yeah, and start making things a little more usable. Figuring out doors. Usually do doors and windows at the same time just because they're all right there, kind of. Honestly, lighting is something that doesn't come into my brain very quickly. I don't know if that makes me a bad builder or not. But I usually do get to it before I start properly furnishing things. Oh yeah, the one on the gallery definitely has a higher foundation. I think I like it better. Although this was never a terrible build to begin with. I just think it works better. Okay, yeah, I ended up changing that door. I think it was a tiny living door, and I really wanted to go mostly eco lifestyle or base game. So that it would be slightly more accessible. Yep, stairs, doors. No, I think I had the stairs in long before this because I wanted to make sure all the rooms would be okay. Oh yeah, and I sort of wanted like tealy blue accents to everything. I still do have tealy blue accents to everything. It's just, it's not in the doors. It's more in the furnishing and the appliances. It's more like splashes of blue. And the one on the gallery, I'm going to keep saying this. I did brown doors. It's the same door, it's just they're a darker wood tone. And since it's June, you know, I should have taken the time to build a pride house, and maybe I will do next day I have some time to do so. But this weekend gonna be busy for lots of reasons. Oh, what have I done here? One is my dad breeds horses. And so he has his annual production sale, and that is going to be this weekend. It's coming Saturday, actually. And then it's Father's Day this weekend, so they want to do something for Father's Day as well. Sorry, I'm making a mess over here. Y'all. Okay. So, horse sale, Father's Day weekend, and then Friday, I've got a tattoo appointment to touch up some of my tattoos and possibly add one. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. What am I doing? Trying to figure out doors still? Kind of looks like it. Oh, yeah. And here I go getting some lighting for everybody so we can all see what I'm doing. I think I just went with the standard. And in this one, I did blue. In the one on the gallery, I did the orangey brown variation. Because honestly, I kind of forgot I did like the tealy blue stuff. But you know, it's an easy fix if you want that back. But there, now you can see the open plan kitchen, dining, living room better. There's a lighting for all the bedrooms and the bathroom. Oh, yep, and I put half walls up around the stairs instead of like railings because that made more sense to me. Okay. Windows? Am I actually doing windows now? I think I just made everything simple. I think I only use 3 types of windows. And one is the one tile large windows, and then the 2 tile large windows. If I remember right, I used the white box window in this build too. I used it a lot in the one on the gallery, like all over the front of the house. And I think I used it some in the back, but it's more prominent in the front of the house. So that playroom actually turned out to be the Dominique's skill area where she would, you know, juice fizz. I think I originally put a candle making station too, but I just never used it, so in the second build I didn't put it in. But yeah, these big windows just make everything easy. And then I just matched everything up from the bottom to the top. And then I think I switched back to like the little ones. And as you can tell, I do have my custom content enabled. But like I said before, I didn't use a whole lot of that when I was furnishing this. I took a lot of time adjusting windows in this build, it looks like. Yep, here we go, light box windows. Yep, put some in the bathroom. Both bathrooms. And in the one down, all three bathrooms. So all three bathrooms have those tiny little high up windows, so at least they've all got some natural lighting. I think I planned out did I do like furniture before flooring, or did I go ahead and do flooring? I don't remember. Oh no, I went ahead and redid the window because the counters were meant to be all along that wall there. And it made more sense to have the light box windows again. So that they'd be visible above the cabinets and below the upper cabinets. But I didn't put upper cabinets in the one on the... Or maybe I did. No, I didn't. I didn't do upper cabinets. I don't even remember if I did upper cabinets in this one. Maybe I did. I think I might have used different cabinets. I think I might have used the Dream Home Decorator cabinets in the one on the gallery. But as you can see here, these work just fine. Especially since they updated them to all the fancy new swatches. But the cabinet placement is pretty much the same as what I did here. And I always think it's fun when I can use that outer corner cabinet, because I don't generally get to use it a lot. And this is actually a slight deviation from the floor plan, because the floor plan actually has the cupboards coming out from there as well. Like there's one more cupboard along the wall there. But this made more sense to me to kind of have the refrigerator in this nook. Well, the one on the gallery has the more expensive appliances. But I think they're all still in the same place. Everything's more or less still in the same place. It's just different, I think. Well, maybe I should show you what I'm doing here while I'm talking. But I'm crocheting a basket. It's a very large basket. It's sort of mindless, so I don't really have to... It's not something I have to pay close attention to. Just, you know, whether or not I'm getting my yarn tangled or not, which is what I was messing with earlier. But anyway. And if there's some, like, background noises, that's possibly what you're hearing, but you shouldn't be able to hear too much of it. Especially if I've, like, put you over there. That might be a little better. Actually, I did kind of go window shopping the other day. I went into Walmart for like 3 things, and of course, you can't ever go to department stores like that, like Target or any other place of that nature, and not end up, you know, getting, you know, at least 5 other things, and then your total goes from 20 bucks to 80 bucks, and you don't even know what you bought. I do know what I bought, and I did know what I was doing when I did it, but I didn't have to do it, let's put it that way. Anyhow, I took a spin through the electronics department, because one of the things I've been looking at lately is like a controller for my PC. Because I've kind of been missing using a controller. And especially if I go back to playing Final Fantasy XI, I enjoy using a controller for that. But anyway. Oh yeah, and I love that smart trash can. I understand there's gameplay with like the ones that you have to empty, especially if you're playing for that kind of detail, where I think there's a setting where your trash cans actually fill up. And you have to like do stuff with it to actually get rid of it. Like empty it and take it to a landfill or something of that nature. But I just don't see why you wouldn't use that one. Oh, here I thought maybe I needed a double dining table. But I just thought, you know what, it's fine. It's fine, we'll just use the Eco Lifestyle one and put the chairs that go with it. And center things up. And it actually works out just fine. Oh yeah, and I think I changed the color of the cabinets. But honestly, the other ones work fine too. Yes, I took a spin through the electronics department at Walmart, and they actually got a couple of nice microphones. So I'm going to have to go back and look at those a little more seriously. That's kind of where I was getting at. That and I want a controller, but they didn't have the controller that I've been looking at online. There's a Logitech controller that's around 25 bucks. And the ones at Walmart were all like 60 or more. And it's like, I'm not that committed. Maybe if I had an Xbox that the controller would also work with, maybe I could justify that. But I didn't. I do still kind of want an Xbox, but it's not high on my list of things. I'm actually kind of looking at slightly more adult things. Like my birthday is coming up, and it's a mile marker birthday, a milestone birthday. Oh, the one on the gallery has CC couches, or sofas, love seats. It's free CC from Illogical Sims, I think. And basically all he did was he took the Eco Lifestyle 3-seater couch and turned it into a 2-seater couch. And I think I also used my CC coffee table. Because that one's huge. And I think that's what I was debating here with myself. Do I use CC or do I use what actually comes with the pack? And I think I just went ahead and used CC. And honestly, all you're missing on the build, on the gallery build, is I think I put a Kaboom box on it. But honestly, any one of the other coffee tables works. Or you can just, not use it and put the Kaboom box somewhere else. Oh yeah, my milestone birthday. The adult thing I've been thinking of for that is maybe getting into a little more estate planning. Because, I own my own house. I have 2 vehicles. Thanks to the pandemic and stimulus checks, I have a nice amount of investing going on. Because, I didn't lose my job during the pandemic. Like I said, I work in healthcare. So I actually ended up doing lots of extra hours during the pandemic. So, and if you add these, I was very, very blessed. The pandemic didn't really do anything to me. I never got sick. I didn't lose my job. Since I was an essential worker, I wasn't furloughed. I kept going to work. So, again, I was very blessed. So I was making extra money at work and then got stimulus checks on top of it. So I have some investments. This is not me bragging. This is me saying I need some estate planning. I need to be very adult. And I've been putting it off for way too long now already. And honestly, even if you don't have investments, if you're an adult, you need to have a plan for how you want things to go if something should happen to you. That's just true of any adult. Just any adult. Whether or not you have a nest egg or a house or a car. It also goes double if you have children. Oh, bathrooms. This one looks slightly different on the build because I actually put a door across from the other door. And instead of double sinks, I just did the toilet in the sink. And I think I used the round CC mirror in the build on the gallery. So that's basically all you're missing. You could probably just put the Eco Lifestyle one behind the sink and call it a day. Honestly. And then this is supposed to be a library and a skill room, which I did more of a skill room than a library. I think I was trying to figure out how I wanted everything to go. Yeah, because I was trying to figure out exactly what to do with these rooms, because I did not need a guest bedroom. Honestly, you don't really need a guest bedroom in The Sims 4 anyway, because you don't really have overnight guests. And if you do have overnight guests, they're the kind that share the bed with you. Yeah, so I think I fiddled around with bookshelves. Don't think I ever put a bookshelf in. Or maybe I did. I think I tried to put one in on this build, but there isn't one on the gallery. Maybe I'll fix that at a later date. So I know there's like, yeah, because I was meant to fabricate some bookshelves, some shelving for this house, and then just put books on them. But I haven't gotten around to that. She still has a very low fabrication skill. Although she has an extra juice fizzing skill at this point, which is only like 5. Yeah. And I think I debated putting connecting doors on this build, but I didn't do it on the other build because I didn't see the point. Although there are connecting doors to the bathroom. But I think that's the only connecting door for the first level. Even though you've probably seen me trying to figure out if I'm putting connecting doors through all these 3 rooms or not. Because I think the middle one was actually a playroom. I was debating whether I needed an actual playroom or if the skill room would be enough. I think I finally decided here in a minute. Yep, there you go. I think I made my decision. I think I also debated putting like archways instead of doors. And this is me just kind of monitoring everything. And then I decided to go to the bathroom. Or no, the bedroom. Bedroom, bathroom, bathroom, bedroom. Yep, I decided to put it in front of that window, which I think it's in the same place on the one on the gallery. The other thing I did in this build and not in the other build is I put dressers in every room. But I didn't do that in the build on the gallery. You can add them back in if you so desire. I mean, it's not like once you download it, you can't just do whatever you want to with it anyway. That's kind of how this works is, yeah. So. And I don't believe that's where I leave the dresser. I think I move it here in a bit. I debate putting in end tables. Then I think I delete them because you can fabricate them. And I have fabricated them for the build on the gallery, which is why I'm not sure if it counts as being modded or not. Because I think it counts as being modded if you're... Like with little Simsy, where she takes lots of pictures of her legacy family and puts them on the walls when she builds her builds and shares them. So I think it comes back as like... modded because of that reason. Which means there's a chance that mine will say modded even if it didn't have CC in it. Because she's fabricated like a rug and 2 end tables. Yeah. Well, she's also got prints from using her observatory. But those aren't currently in the build. They're still in her inventory. I need to put them up on the wall yet. And she's also started going to space. So she's got like some space rock things that I need to put somewhere. But yeah, my sim has been busy. She has had, like I said, there's the first 8 of her children are on the gallery. And I've got another one started with 2 more adults. And then she got 4 kids. Six. And then she's got 6 in her household. 3 kids, 1 toddler, and 2 babies. I don't remember if she's pregnant again. I probably should figure that out and fix that. But she is technically halfway there. With all the kids she currently has, we're at 48 babies. Which is 48, 49. 49 babies. So that's pretty much halfway through the 100 baby challenge. I'm pretty sure I'll need 1 more matriarch. Because Precious, I think, had 34? Actually, I should show you how I keep track of all this. Which is this notebook here. Okay, so Precious had 33. Which is basically what my notes say here. That's probably hard to read because I used weird pen. That's the end of Precious's. And then here, this side, is the beginning of Dominique's. And yeah, we're at... No, I don't have the 2 new babies on here, do I? So maybe we're actually... No, we're actually at 50 because the ones on the gallery don't count Dominique. Oh, yeah. And something funny is the previous baby daddy, the one that just... that she just had babies with. Oh, what are you got? I think I've got an Irving and like a Farhan, I think. So far, I don't think I've had a name been... I randomize all my names. But I don't think I've had a name come up twice. No, I haven't. Which is kind of cool. Yeah, because I think the last 2 were Irving and either Farhan or Farhan. I'm gonna have to double check that. Do I have 2 Marthas? I don't think I have 2 Marthas. No, I do not have 2 Marthas. I've got an Asia and an Aisha. But no. I haven't had any vampires or mermaids yet. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get another page set up here. I'm almost done with that page. I've got like lists back here of some of the packs and pieces I have. But yeah, I keep everything in here. I've got my Zodiac Legacy Challenge in here. Oh yeah, doing the other bathroom. Like I said, I put dressers in this one. And there was me explaining the hallway. The beds are pretty much the same, although I didn't do any curtains. Anyway. But yeah, I've got my Zodiac Legacy Challenge in here. Where did they go? I've got the Asylum Challenge, which I still hope to finish. Barbie Challenge. Most of this is Pokemon. Where's my Zodiac Legacy Challenge? Stardew Valley, Baby Challenge. Because I know I've got a Zodiac Legacy Challenge here somewhere. There's the Barbie Challenge. Here we go. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm on generation 4 of my Zodiac generation. And I think there's like 13? I think. Yeah, generation 5 is there because I've got their names. Anyway. Oh, I finally chose a flooring. Oh, good. I'm working on what, wallpapers? Honestly, I think I use the same wallpaper throughout the house on the one on the gallery. But if you want to do this, because this kind of came out kind of fun with the color coding. I mean, the beds are the same in the one on the gallery. But yeah, this was really kind of a fun idea. And I tried to match the wood tones to the beds. So this is the point where it would have been nice to have a nice brown one. Because I think I redid... Yeah, because I redid the gray with that one. Because to me that made more sense. And then I did the yellow over there. Yeah. So then I did the yellow over here. But honestly, this is a fun idea. So yeah, if you ever need decorating tips, do something like this. This wallpaper especially works well with it. Like I said, the one on the gallery I got a little boring with. Yep, and then I went and changed out the trim. I got the half wall trim so that it matched. And it matches very well. And then I went back and filtered by Eco Lifestyle. And I don't know what I was doing here. Oh, I was trying to find something for her bedroom. Yeah. And then I tried to see if there was like a darker blue I could do or something, but I think I left it where it was. But I think that's all I really did upstairs. Yeah, I don't know if I did that. I think I did like... Yeah, I think I kept it bright and airy on this build. The other build, I just used the same wallpaper, whatever, for the entire downstairs. I didn't get this creative or whatever with it. I don't know why I kept trying to use that one. Because that just, I guess it doesn't feel like it works very well. Did I finally settle on something? Okay. Good, I'm glad I finally just settled on something. And I think here's me talking about what I wanted to do with the rooms. Yeah, because this is, the middle one is still the toddler room. And they do still have those toddler beds, the blue ones. There's also like bassinets in there now. And they are along that wall. No, not that wall. That's not where I ended up doing all this. Yeah, and I did put that in this build, but I think in the other one I did cheat and put the Dream Home Decorator tent. But if you don't have Dream Home Decorator, this dollhouse does essentially the same thing. It still does their creative skill. And when I put that there, that's where I move the beds. Okay. I am smart some of the time. Or nice to myself, I should say. Alright. Okay, we are still capturing audio. According to OBS, we are. Okay. Yeah, and then I just put, like toddler potties and blocks. And I did eventually I put a dinosaur in there. But Blarfy in general. Well, I think I did put a Dream Home Decorator tent in this build. I think I just put it in the skill room. But in the one on the gallery, stay with me, it was the one on the gallery. The tent is actually where the dollhouse is. Well, I don't know if I put monster night lights in this build or not either, but they are on the one on the gallery. Because I just can't deal with the stupid monsters under the bed thing anymore. Like I said, we're getting to baby number 50 pretty soon here. And after that, after the kids having nightmares and waking up to monsters under the bed for that amount of time, I'm done with it. Y'all can have night lights, it's fine. Dominique gets woken up by the babies and the toddlers often enough that she don't need to be woken up by the kids having nightmares or finding monsters under the bed. Oh, and if you weren't... Okay, the other thing... Well... I don't know if we've gotten to that one yet. No, we haven't gotten to the outside yet. So that's fine. I think I put all this stuff in the corner and then I just decided to get rid of it, I think. Or maybe I kept the toy chest for a little while and then couldn't figure out where to put everything else, so I got rid of the toy chest. Because honestly, I could have put it in between the beds as like a nightstand and it would have been fine. But yes, toddler potties. Bluey teal, of course, so that everything matches. Yeah, this is just me trying to figure out what else I should put in there. And I think I did the blocks. I don't know if I did or not, but I should have. Oh, yep, there's the activity tables, or the art tables. And when you're doing the 100 baby challenge, it's always good to have 2, especially if that's what you're working on. And then I did put the science table down. I think in the one on the gallery I have the Snowy Escape one, but the base game one is fine too. Where? I do not know where all the hair is coming from, because it's not mine. Oh, did I finally come out here and start doing stuff? Oh yeah, I did put 2 girls out here, because that's part of the scouting trophies. I'm just thinking thoughts. But I know there's actually scouting programs, but that scouting program in the sim is so simple that, you know, maybe other organizations could implement something of the nature. Because, like, 2 of them are basically conversations. One is a plain conversation and the other one is like making someone laugh. There's like a scholarly aptitude badge, which is basically like studying, reading, doing your homework. There's an outdoor adventure badge, which you can do by like fishing, looking for frogs. As a teenager, you can like do outdoor grilling. Young scientist, which is like playing at the science table. Oh yeah, here's her skill room, which I put, like I said, I put the candle in there, candle making thing, but I never used it, so I got rid of it. The work table is in there. I think I was trying to find the recycler, which I put that in there too, and that's still in there. Hers is fully upgraded now. I don't know if that transfers over to the gallery or not, but it is, as is her juice fizzer. It's completely upgraded too as well. And her bed. Her rocket ship is not, it's just built. I think I upgraded some of her observatory. Well, the outdoor playroom is different because I put her computer in her skill room. And then the outdoor playroom has like a chess table, a guitar, the kids' violin, and what's the other thing? Oh, I will eventually have the bookshelf out there. But she needs to fabricate some more things first. Oh yeah, and there's a hot tub in this one, but not in the other one. Because I think I've got kids' school projects all along that side of the yard. But many a child has been conceived in that hot tub. Oh, and here's where I put the sewing table out. And in the one on the gallery, I've also got the art wall from City Living, Get to Work. One of those. But again, you're not really missing that much. And I don't think I ever put anything in that hallway there, that little front entry. And there is a scouting board in my build because, that's, like I said, that's what I do with my 100 baby challenges. I have the kids all complete their scouting careers. What am I doing now? Oh, foundation? I guess I don't really know what I did for foundation on this one. Because that's a platform trim, honey. That's why it doesn't work. Yeah, there's definitely something different there with the one on the gallery. How much time do we have left? Oh, 25 minutes. Okay, well I hope this hasn't been that boring for you. I think I've been okay explaining things as we've gone along here. Oh, yeah, because then I do platform trim. Platform trim, tried to make things match. The best of my abilities anyway. And they really do match on the gallery one because I didn't use platforms, I did wall trims. And then I just did foundations. I'm gonna need more yarn again. I kind of feel like I should go back to this creamy one again. Which I think I have some. It's more creamy, right? Yeah. Well, maybe I should do that one if I can find the end. Where are you, end? Oh, here it is. Okay. No! Stop! Stop, 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 stop. I think I've already decided I'm not going to use you unless I have to. Okay. Oh, yes. And of course, flooring, because when you do a platform, you go from roof to flooring. Which I did the same on that platform to make everything match, and I did it for the playhouse as well, if that's built. Because the playhouse on this one has the computer. And while I do like this roofing, the one I did on the other one was a lot simpler. Okay. Alright. Oh yes. Some more stair railing. And filling up of floors. Lots of details. Well, I'm making progress on the basket anyway. Yeah, and I fiddled with the color of the stairs. I think I decided on that color. I don't know which color I used for the other one. But I did the outside the same, essentially. Or rather, the siding is the same. Oh, yep, and then I did the same thing to the playhouse. Put a platform on the roof. Yep. I think I put a bookcase in here too, possibly. Is that what I did? I think that's what I did. Okay, y'all, if you can't leave this one alone, I'm going to have to put this one on the floor too. Which is probably fine because there's already hair in it anyway, and so it's not going to make a difference. Can you not? Is this your way of telling me you didn't like me using the other yarn and you wanted to be used instead? Don't ever get started working with yarn. It's a trap. Alright, fiddled around with the front door on this one. Honestly, don't remember what I did with the one on the gallery, but I'm sure it's fine. So I think I fiddled with having like sliding doors on the back. But then found out that that didn't work right, and so I had to change some stuff. I think there were some platform issues. Platforming issues. Lighting issues, because there actually isn't a light in there yet. My computer started slowing down at this point, so I had to wait for it to load the lighting. I had played with like a lot of options, I think, and I think I just went for the normal. And did the bluey one, blue greeny. Well, probably more blue because I think that's how that light works. Because this is where I put the computer in this playroom. I think I've told you where I've moved it. And of course I put security settings on it because every time I brought home a man to make a baby with, of course the first thing they'd want to do is like, yeah, I'm going to go play on your computer. Or if you had like a yard sale out front, if you started talking to any of them, they're like, oh, well, we're friends now. I'm going to go play on your computer. I think with this build, though, I just locked the playhouse door. Yep, a little shelf. Yeah, I think I just played with windows, but I think I just ended up doing what I did with the house and putting the great big ones in there just so I didn't have to deal with anything. Just adjusted some things. I think this was me just checking that I had all the bits and pieces where I wanted them. And then eventually I start landscaping. Oh, yep, I forgot to paint some of the outside. honestly, I was pretty proud of myself of how this build came out. And I do believe it's like fall, I think, when I built this. So all the trees do look slightly dead. Was it fall or was it winter? One of those two. Either way, things looked slightly dead. Yeah, I think I did decide on that tree. And then I think I just filled in with a lot of those bushes, the low-lying pale yellow flowers, possibly the ferns. I've been really into the ferns lately. I guess I could just go in phases where I find like these fun things. No, I did the hyacinths and a bush. Is that what I did? Oh, and the low-lying palm plant. Is that what I did as well? Or did I just do like grass and the hyacinths? So I kind of did the same thing with the landscaping, kind of. Well, I think I used more. Did I use more ferns? I think I used like more lavender and that other bushy thing that kind of looks like lavender. But either way, I didn't take a whole lot of time landscaping. I think if I think about things too much, then I start overthinking, and then it just doesn't happen. Or it looks worse because I overthought it and there's too much stuff on the lot. But yeah, I guess in conclusion, the one on the gallery is essentially the same thing as I built here. There are like subtle differences, but not huge differences. And the CC I used isn't that big of a deal. All you'll be missing is a coffee table and like 3 mirrors. Which isn't the end of the world, I promise. And if you don't have all the packs I used, I did give you an idea of what I did use and what I use things for. And even if you don't have the Eco Lifestyle pack, if you download this, at least you'll have a shell to start with. What did I put in there? Just more hyacinths? Bushes? I don't think I did much in the backyard. I think I was inspecting the fishing pond behind the house. Oh yeah, and I put an awning over the front door, and that's still there. I had to size it down like 2 or 3 times, I think. thing is like huge. Like stupidly huge. And I really see more over here. As you can see. As you can see there. I think my headset wires touch certain parts of my chest and it feels like a bug. I think, I don't know. Don't know if I tried to stick that in that little ledge over there, but I put a different planter in the one on the gallery and I think it looks just fine. And I think that's where I fiddle around with this for a little bit. Like these grass thingies. I put a bunch of those around too. Yep, and a lot of these things were just like too big, or I don't know if I actually put anything in there on this one. Because I did try. I did my best. Like I said, I don't remember if anything actually ended up in there for this build, but yeah, because I think I went and looked at potted plants. Oh, did I do those? Maybe I did do those. Because they kind of worked. Kind of. And I did mess around with those too. Did I settle for those in there? Is that what I did? Maybe that is what I did. Oh, yeah, because, put them in the wall. And those things are huge. I would have had to size that down. And even then, I don't know if that would have worked. Honestly, it's so difficult to figure out what to put in there. Is that what I ended up with? Was that like a little potted palm tree or something? Or no, did I put a statue in there? Oh yeah, I think I put an outside light. Yes, no? There's all kinds of fun outside lights. I did a lot of fiddling towards the end. And that's just kind of what I do. Like, 'cause I like get to the end and I don't know what to do anymore. because the majority of the build is already done. Did I ever decide on a light? Or is this me trying to figure out if I was done or not? Nope, here we go. So did I actually upload it though? Because I couldn't find it. Maybe this one's on the gallery too? And I just couldn't find it. I don't know. At this point, I really don't know. I know the other one is on the gallery because I put that one up this morning. Like I said, I couldn't find this one, but maybe that was my fault for not looking. I don't know. If that's the case, then hey, there's 2 versions on the gallery, and you can have your pick. But this particular instance happens a lot when I try to upload things to the gallery. Like there's a lot of lag and a lot of loading and a lot of just that kind of issue. Actually, there's 6 if you count the toddler room. Oh, we'll see if I actually have video of me uploading it. Then maybe I'll know for sure. Maybe. I make no guarantees about anything. I don't know if I read out what I type or not, but new 100 Baby Challenge home for my new matriarch living in Newcrest. Floor plans from Rollo's Floor Plans and Rollo's Newcrest. Built with an eco lifestyle twist. Includes playrooms, skill rooms, outdoor areas, and lots of room to grow. Well, yeah, because it's, 100 baby house. Like, throw some hashtags. No. I recorded the build for YouTube, yep. Lazy Moonlight, yep. LEITHEMOONLIGNT. Misspelling is deliberate. Hashtag 100 Baby Challenge, hashtag Newcrest, hashtag Eco Lifestyle. I used a CC coffee table. There you go. Okay. Okay, I guess I shared it to my gallery. I think it went. Hopefully I let that go while I told you all thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Don't forget to follow me on the gallery at LatheX. Oh, so yep, Silver. LEITHEX. I not only do build videos, I also recently uploaded a quiz video where I take a bunch of quizzes from EA. Yeah, so apparently I did upload it. Don't know. Weird. Anyway, I will see you next time. And hopefully I don't have to do this for many more videos, because honestly, this is not the fun part of making videos. But anyway, see you next time. Bye.